The 2020 Olympic Games officially set to get underway here in just a few days as we visit with Director of Athletics, Sandy Barbour. I'm Mitch Gerber. Sandy, the Olympics are near and dear to your heart. Why?
It's the pinnacle, Mitch. It really is. Whether you play a sport that has a professional opportunity or whether you play a sport that the Olympics truly are the pinnacle. It's like nothing else. It's an opportunity to play for, to compete for your country, and something we talk a lot about here at Penn State is something bigger than yourself. And to me, the Olympics representing your country is the ultimate bigger than yourself. And it's such a spectacle. It's every 4 years the world gathers. I've had the honor and the pleasure to do that a couple of times, and was in Rio with Penn Staters in 2016, and it's just the world kind of stops and watches and participates and connects with sport, and you do it at rooting for your country. And what I love about Penn State and its connection to the Olympics is, yes, I mean, we have a large contingent that will represent Team USA and the United States, but we also have student athletes from at least a dozen other countries that will represent their country, but at the same time do Penn State very proud.
You've been able to watch some of those Penn State athletes in Rio back in 2016, if I recall.
Yep.
What is your fondest memory of that moment?
Oh, I have a couple of them, and a couple of them revolve around competition, and then one was just more of a Penn State moment. And I was in the fencing venue when Miles Chamberlain-Watson won bronze for Team USA, and I had not met Miles at that point, and I literally chased him down in the venue afterwards. I had texted with him beforehand and let him know that I was going to be in Rio, and that was a lot of fun. And then I spent a lot of time in the volleyball venue because we had 2 Penn Staters on the women's team, and we had 3 on the men's team, and there was two bronzes right there, and that was a lot of fun. And then the last one was a chance encounter in that at the USA House, where it was a couple of our wrestlers. It was David Taylor and Cody Sanderson and Lisa Baird. Actually, Penn Stater was the head of marketing for the USOC at the time, and so it was like a Penn State love fest in Team USA. And then Miles showed up after the day after having won the bronze. So Penn State had a great presence in Rio.
Not bad company to be around, to say the least.
Nope.
The Olympics set to get underway here in just a few days. Stay tuned to GoPSUSports.com for plenty more.